Hey Libra, welcome to your morning musing. Ooh, I'm getting a little bit of a late start this morning due to a call that I had, but welcome. If you're new to the channel, welcome. These are little morning reflections that I do each day to kind of tap into the energies for the signs I'm going to read for later that day. So Libra, you're up, and this is your morning musing. I am going to mention that I've been asking all the other signs, Aries through Leo, for a little bit of extra help to help get these morning musings to kind of come up in the algorithm on YouTube. Because they're new, they're not getting as many views, and when they don't get as many views, YouTube doesn't recommend them. Now, somebody came into the Virgo comments with a bit of an attitude, challenging my information. I am getting this information straight from the top, from Sunny Lenarduzzi and other people of her ilk who do nothing else but help people learn how to grow their YouTube channels and how to understand how the algorithms work so that they can avoid the pitfalls and also help them troubleshoot. So the information I've been providing from Aries through Leo and here today is not something I'm pulling out of you-know-where. It is coming from people who are very close, very close to the top of the YouTube food chain, and I am following what they are dictating. So I'm not making this stuff up, just so you know. All right, Libra, so anything you can do to help a girl get these morning musings some more views, likes. Not that the likes really, change the algorithm, but they certainly get attention because it's engagement. So anything that shows engagement. If you want to be sure not to miss the full spread later today, be sure you're subscribed, that you click the little bell icon. That also helps. I'm just trying to be able to keep offering these morning musings. I can't offer them if they're going to tank the channel. So that's the whole point. So Libra, I hope that you understand my request and that you will follow suit like Aries through Leo has done such a beautiful job this week of being so supportive. And I know that you generally are as well. So I'm going to say thank you in advance. I'm pulling one card for you, Libra, from numerology guidance. I want to get a little hit for the numerology that might be supporting you at this time. Ooh, deep breath. Okay. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, it's hard for you to see. It says, let me see if I can get this clearer. Where's the camera? It says karmic completion. Oh my gosh, this is like Mrs. Magoo trying to find her glasses on top of her head. Number 10. 10s are about completion, karmic completion. Perfect, Libra. I even love the gray. I don't know why. It's very soothing. So let's see what this has to say for you. So I know it's hard for you to read, but bear with me. This card indicates the end of a karmic lesson or cycle where you have successfully cleared a contract or debt from your past. This could refer to a challenging situation you have recently conquered in your life, or a troubling experience with an individual that involved a great deal of effort or pain. Even though there are ongoing lessons to confront throughout the course of your life, you will never have to experience this particular lesson again. This card also represents the Wheel of Fortune, where whatever goes up must also come down. Just as the tides are constantly ebbing and flowing, you are being encouraged to adapt to both the highs and the lows in your life. For it is in your ability to adapt that you will make your dreams come true. By stating this too shall pass in the face of each and every experience, you will remain centered, grounded, and stable. In order to better your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life, cycles that have cleared you of a karmic debt from your past. So pat yourself on the back and acknowledge your efforts and achievements. By continuing to face your challenges head on and treating others with love and respect, you will be rewarded beyond your wildest dreams. Wow. Now, I laughed because that saying, "This too shall pass," is the one thing, the best advice I ever received from my beloved grandfather, who's no longer with us. So I almost feel like I have to claim this card. I do have a stellium in Libra, so in the third house, so all about communication, and I'm taking this as a very, I'm bringing this as much into my heart as I hope you will bring it into yours. Clearing karmic debts, karmic completion. I could spend an hour just on that alone. Let me use this beautiful deck for you today. I'm going to give you all the gold. Okay, Libra, let's see what's coming through. What can we muse about for your your connection? What is the energy that wants to come through? This is for Libra, Sun, and Rising. If you're a cross watcher, welcome. This is where you'll get your best insights into your divine counterpart. Okay. Anchor card is reconciliation, Six of Wands. So as the anchor card, this kind of sets the tone for the reading. This is about win-win situations. This is a card of victory, coming back from that battle, right? Clearing the karmic debt, coming back from battle. And we have the balance number 6 of balance. I just love that that's the anchor card. Sometimes the reconciliation is just with ourselves too. I will say that. Sure, here's the energy, the issue, the situation you need to focus on is a 5 of Pentacles. The block, the challenge, or the dynamic, the 7 of Cups. There's some confusion or lots of unprocessed emotional stuff you need to pay attention to. And what can you do about it or expect to come of it? We've got the Page of Wands. Page of Wands in this case, Libra, before I even bother clarifying, to me is just, they are like the initiators. They are messengers. The page is a youthful representation of youth in the tarot. So as such, they're a little less evolved. That's why I like to call this like the initiator, the strike of the match for the Page of Wands, that little spark of creativity or that spark of passion. The problem with the Page of Wands is that sometimes they don't take things very seriously and they're kind of impulsive, and therefore it's about getting needs met, etc. So we'll let the clarifiers tell us what direction we're heading. I'm trying to straighten out the cards so you can see better. There we go. So let's see what the Six of Wands has to offer. Six of Wands, please. Yes, we've got reconciliation and the divine masculine, the Emperor. Remember, the Emperor embodies the highest and best attributes of all 4 kings. So really steps into their own power. This is someone who's in total control. It is also all the action output. This is the yang energy versus the Empress, which is more yin. So it could be that if you're here as a divine masculine, that you are ready to take action on reconciliation. If you are here as a feminine, it could be that you are going to have a reconciliation with your masculine. There's your Wheel of Fortune. In divine time, right? What goes up must come down. It also, that circular wheel does represent, right, the never-endingness of life, the beginnings, the endings, and the continuity. So I love that that was mentioned in your oracle. So take that little part. You might want to review the little part about the Wheel of Fortune, because here it is, all in divine time. It's all part of fate and destiny. It is already unfolding. So if you're saying, well, what's this reconciliation? When will it take place? It'll take place in divine time, as it's already in progress. That's pretty powerful. So whatever that means for you, whatever it is, we have a 5 of Pentacles to focus on. So it could be that there's been some ghosting or a flat-out rejection. Definitely a card of instability and insecurity, sometimes even a sense of abandonment. Having been left out in the cold is literally how we describe the 5 of Pentacles. So that's what you need to focus on. You can focus on it by using meditation, journaling, even your own little card pulls. You can focus on it for new moon and or full moon rituals. That's my recommendation. Three of Pentacles. So I'm going to say, because it's landing on top of the Five of Pentacles, that there's been there was absolutely no working together. There was a lack of this co-creative energy, almost as if it's coming out in reverse on top of the Five. And someone who was very guarded, who held back, Four of Pentacles, either in... It could be, this could be about self-protection. This could be about stubbornness. So whichever way this is coming through, whatever caused this Five of Pentacles, there was a rejection of the working together, of that co-creative energy in 3D. And therefore, either we're dealing with, one of you pulling back and, erecting walls, being very guarded, and not really giving over or opening one's heart, or just the stubbornness around this refusal to work together. So I want to give you a little bit of a flavor of both of those. That's my musing. I'm musing on it. What could it mean? What could it be? Yes, and underneath is the High Priestess and the Lovers. Wow. And the World. I'm taking all three. So, excuse me. So we've had a lack of communication with the High Priestess, but this to me is more about your representation of your intuitive hits around the whole situation, tapping into your higher self, into spirit, into your intuition about this choice with regard to this connection. And endings and new beginnings, that World card, this is the completion we talked about as well here in your numerology guidance. So I'm feeling the endings and new beginnings, but you're going to have to use your intuition about whether or not you choose this connection. This Lovers card is a card of choice. It's coming out underneath for a reason, because you're focusing on this Five of Pentacles. You're focusing on what happened that left you feeling so abandoned or out in the cold or devalued on some level, and someone's stubborn it feels more stubborn refusal to cooperate, not working in a spirit, in a co-creative spirit. And so now all these cards underneath is about you tapping into your intuition, Libra, focusing on this connection and whether or not you're going to choose it. And then just clearing the karma, right? Coming full circle. You got to close one chapter before you begin the next, but you can kind of do it simultaneously. So I'm feeling as if this is a moment of truth for you as to how you're going to proceed in this connection. And here's your challenge: is there's a lot of emotional stuff that has to be processed. It's confusing. You're confused. You're overwhelmed. I'm saying you as if I'm talking to the Libra. Of course, you can reverse the energies if needed, but this is a Libra reading. Yes, very confused, because this person in your mind's eye is the love of your life. Ace of Cups. Hierophant. This is about being true to yourself. So I feel that this is a challenge. It could be a little bit of a dynamic in the event that both of you are confused. It could be confusion on both of you. So I'm giving you a little bit of challenge. I don't think it's a block. Challenge, or dynamic, all around the energy of commitment to the one you love. Committing. Who are you at your core? What are your beliefs around commitment? What does it look like to you? What does it mean to you versus what it means to the other person? So I'm feeling like there's been some shutdown energy around that. And it may be all on this topic of love and commitment and honor. Honoring one's true self. Underneath is the Knight of Cups. Moving toward love comes up underneath to suggest there is no forward motion till you clear up the confusion and the emotional overwhelm. In the last position, we have our little Page of Wands. It's so weird because in this deck, he looks like, he's kind of looking like an old man you'd see in a bar somewhere with this. I'm sorry. He looks old. He doesn't look young. That's why I'm giggling at him. But the pages are supposed to be very young and youthful. And in this case, impulsive. So 6, yes, and the star. Let's see what's on the bottom is the Chariot. I will take it. Chariot is Cancerian energy. It is moving forward victoriously. And I'm going to take it because I feel as if what you can expect to happen is you may receive some little message or some hint, some kind of, I'm just going to call it a spark, but it's going to be something that gets your attention. It might be a message that comes in. It might be a flirtation. It might be words. I'm feeling it's a message, like a real legit message that you see, not one that's more like synchronicity, but something that comes to you that suggests a return to balance and equal give and take. Something that's been missing here. 5 of Pentacles, not equal, not stable. This is the next. This is what you're looking for, is that return to balance and something more reciprocal where it is equal and beneficial for both parties, and that would be the wish granted. So even though we've got this little Page of Wands who normally isn't very serious, I feel that it represents some little passionate message, something that's just a spark that reignites the connection and offers and ushers in an opportunity for something more balanced and reciprocal that would be a wish granted and also usher in some healing and allow you to move forward. So even though the Chariot is underneath, that sort of could be seen as the potential outcome if all of this takes place. So I hope you found this interesting and gives you something to think about as you move through the day. I look forward to seeing you later at the full reading. Make sure your notifications are set. I love you, Libra. I'll see you later.